is the Kansas City Chiefs. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. And right away, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Here's Nix. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play.
Broncos first down. A gain of 15. First down, Denver.
Nix going to give to Harvey. And it maneuvers way forward for about 4. Second and 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Second and 5. In motion goes the tight end. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass. Toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
A short throw to Ingram. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big play there on the catch and run. 30 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for first and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. His throw right on the 6. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Harvey will take it in. Touchdown, Denver. Just power football there down near the goal line. He's able to push his way.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Some big offensive linemen come in to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Will Lutz on for the point after. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
The Mahomes sees something. He'll change the play. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he'll get this out to about the 40. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. This defense for the Broncos, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And he will have the Chiefs 1st down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. The Chiefs had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, 43, yellow. Yellow. Hey, 15. Easy.
Mahomes going to throw. Open man right side is Rice. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will have the Chiefs 1st down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
It wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went in, went heavy. No surprise on who was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up. Here's Mahomes to throw. And it's a short one here, straight to the tight end. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it's 2nd down. When you look at this Bronco defense, this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that #1 spot.
Attack!
Now here's Mahomes. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
For a tight end, he's got good straight-line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there, finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Mahomes will do it himself. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Darren Waller, his 1st touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chiefs respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Escapes the defender. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Nix to the air. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
And 3 yards to go.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Throwing Nix. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 44-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
13 yards.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Blitz coming and down he goes. There'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. These two teams all tied after 1. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Now it's Nix. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Franklin. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
Captain.
To throw, here's Nix. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. And Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe.
And the ball is knocked out. The Broncos say they have it. They do.
The funny shit is I went down so I wouldn't get hit. I knew that was going to happen. He's going down. Like, and the animation pulls him back up.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we see the fumble happen on the field.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways.
Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. R.J. Harvey, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Looks with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble that led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
And the running lane's not
Of
in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. To throw, it's Mahomes. They're going to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Hands it off out of the gun. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
3rd and 2.
Now Mahomes going to shift him around. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have, and think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Harvey now on 1st and 10. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Captain. Hey, shot, go!
To throw is Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Oh, he's not going to fumble that, right? Okay.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Like the shit I fumbled though. Like.
He could have thrown on that snap. The coverage downfield was excellent, but the containment close to home left him a backdoor escape, and they paid dearly for not locking up.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Evan Ingram, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos go up by 2 touchdowns. Let's go. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
Fall down these two. 15. Check.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play.
Sure, Madden. Sure.
Third and a full yard to go.
I know
Because I clearly didn't get the first down.
to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up second and a yard at the Broncos' 40-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. They'll be called twice. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. And Mahomes will do it himself. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
They'll run. It's Rashard Smith. Fighting through, and he's got space. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Rashard Smith, 38 yards. And the Chiefs get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And they're back within a touchdown of 21-14.
Chiefs 14. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way.
Thank you.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
So first thing that crosses my mind is, why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now Mahomes. Now he's going to step up and run. Right side, and he finds Grant. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Mahomes now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, second and goal. Throw inside, completion to Rice.
Oh my gosh.
7 seconds left in the first half.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal.
57, yellow.
Now it's Mahomes again. He'll try to pick it up himself. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on third and goal. Let's see what they do on fourth and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on fourth and goal. So they got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
Chiefs 17.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter. And Patrick Mahomes, for all of his artistry and arm angles and what he can do in the short passing game, never forget he's got a cannon as well. He unleashes a big one there, but that time it winds up incomplete.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 47 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Back into the hands of Worthy. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of 40 before he's out of bounds. That'll go for a gain of 7. And they'll be faced with a third and inches. They'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 31-yard line. On play action, it's Mahomes.
He just pass command every time. I see it.
Go down, sack back at the 38. Nick Benito coming in.
They let him get away with it because they not letting me get past the line. But, hey,
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Now Patrick going to change the play.
Come back. Hey, Finch. Hey, Ripley. Fight on these two. Fight on these two. Yellow, yellow. Okay.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Hey, 40. Color.
Staying on the ground, this time it's Smith. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Mahomes throwing on 4th.
Thank you.
Stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
At the 2-yard line.
Thank you. Come on.
Touchdown, Kansas City. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Bunkers on target. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Bunker on to kick it away.
Y'all owe me a fumble. I just want Madden to know that. Just owe me a fumble.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now.
I clicked down for them to come in.
And what they plan to do on offense.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3. Nix from the shotgun. And he's taken down. A cheap sack. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down. Well, they brought the lead into this 3rd quarter, and now they're really stepping up, setting a tone here defensively.
They came right out roaring because you had to know that in the locker room, they talked about setting that tone that you just described, continuing the dominance that they exhibited in the first half.
Here's Nix. He's got his target. That's complete.
All he did was get bumped by somebody else. That shit corny.
3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try to get some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Oh, whoo!
Well, they had that one snipped out.
I read it.
That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple
I read it.
defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
My niggas is not catching that. Like, come on, bro. I really gotta switch my fucking coaching settings.
A good pickup there of 20 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 32-yard line. They run straight ahead with Harvey. And room there to work it inside the 25.
Niggas don't get no push time.
88 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
I can't get a stop. Like,
1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Off the play fake, Nix.
he's right there.
This is
Oh my.
and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 23 yards, the final tally. They'll go. Here's Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. R.J. Harvey. His third touchdown of the game and fourth on the year. The Broncos have retaken a third-quarter lead. Hits with the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Just be throwing shit.
And it'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the third quarter, but a moment ago the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
Yeah, not at the same time. You could, like, when the icon comes up, yeah, you hold the icon.
Complete to the tight end.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Oh my gosh, that nigga.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 7 yards there and a first down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Right back to him on first down.
That would never happen for me, son. Niggas stay getting that shit.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a
Niggas 10 yards down the field. Like, if that shit was me. Come on.
Bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory.
48-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Attack! Come back! 15!
Mahomes going to throw. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Dog.
Attack!
They'll look to throw here. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
15, yellow.
Mahomes to throw once more. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Rice. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ooh.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away. This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
I don't know if it's because the nigga just got home, bro, but I'm telling you, this nigga Marquise, he does not be giving me problems.
Like, this is what I mean. Like, come on. Like,
you eating the chicken? You got it?
And they'll run on the inside handoff. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
Oh, girl, you okay?
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
Yeah.
Here we go on 4th down.
niggas always fucking come on the back line like that. I never get that shit.
They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down.
Come back line every time.
It's going to wind up yielding nothing. To throw is Nix. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times?
Okay.
Just missed that one.
And a healthy gain of 8 here.
That's not a pass commit. Like, there's no reason for that.
A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in, even though the
Come on, like,
up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back.
He caught that?
And try and move forward.
4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
Our kid will
Looking for the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Broncos.
Now it's Nix. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Really good pickup, 28 yards.
That was fun.
2 first downs near midfield now on 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Harvey. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. In this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They got to
Oh, no.
here. So now we're going to see
Got that dog.
in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take. Puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Throwing Nix. This one into the hands of everyone downfield. And all the way home for the Broncos score. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd of the year. And the Broncos are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. It's good on the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Chiefs 24. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes.
I max protect.
Broncos get there and take him down.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
7 niggas
Pressure
blocking.
that time right up the middle.
I can rush 3 niggas. 7 niggas blocking.
Get the sack.
Yeah, sometimes you end up getting caught in a little bit of a breakdown about who to block up front, and that creates the gap there, and he took full advantage, got to the quarterback, and finished off the sack.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now Mahomes.
Oh, okay.
Took a shot, couldn't.
So Rice, he's not looking.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll go down by the 40 at the 41. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big third down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes. That's complete. Left side to Gray. And down to the 20.
Let's go, Zags.
This is 1st and 10. Mahomes to throw it. Mahomes will do it himself. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. And the Broncos are going to take
Oh, why he threw the ball like that? Okay.
But with the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 and 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive game. Just keep that clock ticking.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Franklin. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for Broncos' 1st down.
Oh my gosh, Garrett Wilson!
Handoff. Here's Harvey. Knifes his way.
Ain't on business.
3 yards on the play, 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Next to the air. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he is going to have the Broncos first, and that should be the capper. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium back.
So for Denver, it's an early road victory as they move to 2-0 now on the young season.